Hey, so in this video, I would like to talk about a foolproof way to follow your New Year resolutions. I think we've all been at a point where we make new resolutions, new goals, new timetables, but end up not following them, or at least not following them completely. Now, first of all, why do we make these new goals and new resolutions at particular points of time, like a new week, a new month, or a new year, or a new job, or starting college? Why? Why do these particular points of time make it easier for this shift, for this change? So, try to remember or imagine a time where you traveled, all right? Those couple of hours take you to a completely new place with completely new people, and it feels so different. In those couple of hours, the shift is huge. That is because just in a very short span of time, your energy and environment has changed. And that change makes it easier for the brain to adapt to any other new changes also that you want to do, because your brain thinks that it's already change time, it's already in the change mode. So it's easier for the brain to adapt to any other new changes that you make at that time. Because usually what happens is your brain is trained, your brain is wired to keep you in the known, in the comfort zone. So your brain will resist any change, whether good or bad. So you have to selectively teach your brain that this change is good, you do not resist it, this change is bad, please continue resisting it. So that is why these particular points of time make it easier for you to make an identity shift, a routine shift. And now, second of all, and the most important thing is, what is this foolproof method of following your New Year resolutions? So, the method is to start whatever routine, whatever schedule that you have made for the new year 10, 15, 20 days before the new year. This is extremely helpful and it does a lot of things. It will teach you whether your new routine that you have made serves you or suits you or not. It tells you stuff beforehand. Things like, okay, is 1 hour gym enough for me? Is 2 hours gym enough? Is it too less? Is it too much? Should I have milkshake before the gym? Should I have milkshake after the gym? If I have milkshake before the gym, does it make me feel queasy? Do I study better at night? Do I study better during the day? If I'm studying early in the morning, do I get cranky? If I get up too early in the morning, do I get cranky? Should I use this particular textbook to read? Should I use a guide, or am I better with YouTube videos? Etc. 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 You understand my rant, right? So basically, by starting your routine 10, 15, 20 days earlier, you understand what works for you and what does not work for you. A simple example is, this is like taking mock tests before giving the final exam. So the mock tests allow you to simulate exactly the kind of pressure, the kind of time, the kind of environment, the kind of stationery, everything that you will face in the final exam. And the more number of mock tests that you give, the easier you find it to adapt to giving a final exam. So why, when it comes to New Year resolutions, why do you want to give the final exam on the 1st of January itself without giving any mock test? How does it make sense? And that makes it very difficult. Because on the 1st of January, if you start a new routine and you start gymming and you're like, oh, 2 hours of gym, now I'm very tired, now I can't do the next thing that I planned, now I can't study, oh, this book that I've chosen, it's too difficult, it's too lengthy. So that causes resistance. And in things like discipline, momentum is key. Momentum is extremely important. So, you getting resistance on the 1st of January does not help at all. That is why starting 10, 15, 20 days before New Year is the best strategy that I can tell you. There is no other point in this video. This is the only thing that you have to do. And when you start 10, 15, 20 days before New Year, you don't have to follow your entire routine to the T. Start with micro habits. Start with getting up 10 to 15 minutes earlier than usual, so that by New Year you're already getting up 1.5 hours before you usually do. And even when you get up like 10 15 minutes earlier, practice getting up 10 15 minutes earlier for 3 to 4 days, and then increase the number of minutes. All right. Similarly, with books, if you plan to read 12 books in the 12 months of a new year, make a list of the 12 books that you're going to read. Also, write the page numbers next to them. And the book that you're starting with, do not start with a difficult book, a lengthy book. That will cause resistance. You start with an easy book, a short book, a book that maybe you have read before, or maybe partially read before, maybe watched a movie of. So basically, all of this helps you build momentum, and it makes all these tasks easier for you to do. So this is the only thing you have to do. Just start with micro habits of your exact same routine that you are going to follow 10, 15, 20 days before the new year. And one thing that can break the momentum and break the cycle is new year parties. I don't want to tell you to not party and to not enjoy, but I will tell you that if you have worked hard to build and perfect a routine before New Year, you do not want to get up in a cranky mood on the 1st of January. If you're out partying late, that might happen. Sure, enjoy. You should do things before New Year that, make you feel like you have done and accomplished great things in the year. Celebrate 2025 for sure. But maybe make that celebration a little smaller, sleep a little earlier, you know, or try to balance the amount of time on New Year's Eve. And one more thing that you can do to get into the New Year's spirit, or just a new fresh energy, a new fresh mindset, just like I said, that a place change, a surrounding change, all of this really helps. So before New Year, try to finish off any unresolved tasks that you have. All right, cleaning your room, donating old clothes, donating old stationery, those dried up paints that you have from 10 years ago, cleaning your terrace, garage, anything extra, cleaning your space. Okay, I'm saying cleaning a lot of times. I really like cleaning, but that really does help, because decluttering physical space does help you declutter your mind. I recently saw this documentary, something called Minimalism, How Less is More. And that, I don't know how to explain how physical decluttering leads to mental decluttering, but it just does. And when I say resolve these things, I also mean any conflicts that you would not want to take with you in the new year, any grudges that you hold, anything from the past that you think you don't want to take with you in the new year, let that be. Leave that. That makes more space for new, better, good things in the new year. So, yeah, before I lecture you too much and get too philosophical, the only thing that you have to do is start earlier. And all the best. Happy New Year in advance. This is the reason why I'm posting this video 10, 15, no, let me tell you the exact number of days, 24 days, 23 days before New Year. So happy New Year in advance, and I hope this really helps you. Bye bye.